Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 5 trade. Today's date is January the 23rd and I am using my new Pip Sniper trading system. It's the one that has the momentum right in this window. It'll give an alert, as you can see in the pop-up box. Momentum either crossing up or down. And the other alert, either buy or sell, is coming from the super signal indicator that I added on a few months after I put the system together. So this is something that I added on as I received it only later on. Anyhow, you'll get an alert, pop-up box also saying for the super signal indicator, the one with the arrows here. I really love the super signal indicator because it really helps to find the beginning of the up and down cycles within the market. Now this is great for traders who love to scalp the markets, especially on the 5-minute time frame. Now you can trade all 3 trading sessions 24 hours a day. I repeat in most of the videos that there's 4 things that you need to succeed at trading. This is very, very important. You need a lot of chart time. You need a lot of demo trading. Remember, you have to demo trade before you go live. And then of course you need a lot of education. I provide the education. And you need a daily trade plan, as I showed it to you previously. Now you should be getting your hands on more education every 2 to 3 months if you want to succeed at trading. Trading is not easy, it's very difficult, and it will take you more than a few months to learn how to trade. As my mentor told me many years ago, 95% of the traders will fail at trading, only 5% will make it. One of the main reasons for that is traders don't get enough education. And without education, it's virtually impossible to succeed at trading. So every morning, 6 o'clock approximately, I'm in front of the computer looking at all the instruments and looking at my daily trade plan, trying to make a decision whether the market's going to be going up and or down. Let's take a look at that daily trade plan. Here it is here. Sometimes it takes an extra 30 minutes or so for things to line up properly. But these trades I've taken from the daily trade plan. And as you can see, they turned out to be winners today. And I'm very happy for that. Now I really recommend that you get your hands, or you must have a daily trade plan. Either you can put one together yourself or try to get your hands on some kind of a daily trade plan. It'll at least point you in a direction where you should be thinking about buying or selling. So now we can get into these trades taken from my daily trade plan. Or sometimes it just depends on how the charts look. I can tell if it's going to be going down and or going up. And of course the trade plan, it helps to be suggesting I'm going in the right direction. Here we go. So 2 moving averages cross. This is where I got in. And I should have got out over here, but I had a couple of distractions. Might even hook around and continue to work down. So anyhow, the euro dollar does pay $10 for each pip, so this should be 16 pips to the good. And there it is right there, 16 pips. That ended up paying out $1,600. Moving on to the next trade, which is the Dow Jones. This one here, I wanted to be buying it. Took a little while to get going. Sometimes the market will move at 8:30 if there's high impact news, especially with the Forex. If the Forex has high impact news, it does affect the futures. Not every one, but it will push it either one direction or the other. Or at 9:30 right here is the opening bell. You have to be aware of that. So on this Dow 30, let's see where I got in at. There was the super signal, and when I saw it, the pop-up alert, I ended up taking the trade. Now obviously I could have made more, but all I do is I look down at the bottom, and when I have a feeling I got 200 or more pips and ticks, I close out the trade and I'm done trading. Today was a little bit, some of the trades I got in later, as you can see, but an hour and a half, whatever the case may be, around 11 o'clock in the morning, I closed out the trades, as I mentioned, just being happy. Now I took a calculator, divided the money by 5, as it pays $5 for each tick. Calculator says it should be 84. And looks like it's giving me a hard time to get it right on 84. But anyhow, it is 84. 84 ticks. That ended up paying out $4,200. Moving on to the next trade, the Pound Aussie. Now this one here, wanted to be selling it. There's the arrow. Let's see where I got in at. Waited for the pullback, and then once it started to go, I jumped the gun a little bit before the super signal, because I knew when this candle here closed, as it's a setup candle, everything looked perfect down at the bottom for shorting, so that's exactly what I did. I knew it was going to go down with about 95% certainty. Keep in mind, trading the markets, no such thing as 100%, but once you get everything lined up, it's a much higher than just 50%. So remember, trying to get the timing, right time to get in the trade is very important. So I ended up closing out the trade, looks like with about, well, 99 or 98. Let's go with 98. Thereabouts, 98 pips, and that ended up paying out $6,964. Moving on to the next trade, which was the Euro Aussie, another one that did exactly the same. Many days they're correlated, so if you sell one, you can sell the other. But it's on this particular day, it was based on the Aussie, as you can see on the meter. It is almost a bus driver. Remember, 80% or higher, you're going to be buying the Aussie, and then of course pound is at this point and the euro's at this point. But on this particular day, the driver was Aussie. So if you're buying the Aussie, pound Aussie, euro Aussie is going to be going down. So you're selling, in other words. So I waited for the pullback, hooking around. There's your setup candle. Everything is looking good at the bottom, and that's your trigger candle. But I pulled the trigger just before the next candle, and I ended up closing it out again, just being happy with, looks like 114, and those 114 pips ended up paying out $8,019. So moving on to the last trade. This is one of my favorite instruments to trade, as it moves a lot, pays a lot. Well, doesn't pay a lot. Well, $3.75 for each tick if you're doing one standard lot. So on this DAX 30, I dropped it down to the 5 minutes because it's very difficult to get a really accurate reading. So on the 5 minutes, I waited and I waited until this was a buy for the super signal. But on the second one here, that's the point where I decided to get in. And I could have made a lot more between there and there. So what I ended up doing was I took the money and divided it by $3.75 for each tick, and that calculator says it's 265. So 265 to this point. And see what I mean? If I drop it down to the 5 minutes, it helps to get a more accurate reading. You include every digit on the DAX 30. That's 265 times the money and the lots. That paid out $9,937. So another great day of trading using my pip sniper. And of course, if your system's not producing great results, like my pip sniper, please keep in mind it doesn't make any difference which system I'm using, as long as I have the super signal indicator and of course my daily trade plan. You can't forget about the daily trade plan. It's very important. So anyhow, if it's not producing, well, I recommend that you get your hands on the pip sniper. Don't forget about the daily trade plan. And now if you want to get some more information, happy to discuss it with you. All you got to do is get in contact with me. All my contact information is right below this video, along with 4 different packages. Of course, I recommend you get your get your hands on all 4. But I can explain it a lot more details over a Skype call. So just get in contact with me. If you have any questions, you can call me directly, or you can email me. Now, I really do prefer Skype, and through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session. I'll answer your questions, give you some tips and tricks. Certainly, if nothing else, it's a real, it'll help you with your trading. And keep in mind that I'll do all of that with no obligation to you. So, and I just wanted to point out the packages. If you buy any 2 of them, I'll give you one of the other 2 for free. So if you want some more information, all you got to do is get in contact with me. So it's time to wrap up this video, and of course, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day and video, I want to wish you good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.